All right, gang, welcome to lower body day. So today we are going to crush through our 7 minutes, get a little lower body workout in. We are going to do squats, Romanian deadlifts. We've got sumo to lateral lunges. We have squat marches and we have some bear plank donkey kicks. Very fancy. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take you through those moves as body weight for a little warm up, and then we're going to pick some weights up. If you would like to jump straight to the workout, I've put the note of where I start this workout in the description. You can jump straight to there. And if you would like to stick around for a little warm up with me, it's nothing crazy, but we're just going to do a little body weight work just to get the body moving before we jump in. Please do. So the first move we're going to do is a squat. Of course it is. So I want the core tight. I want feet about hip width apart. Some people like their toes pointing out a little bit. Some people like to be a little wider than hip width. Whatever works for you. We're going to sit those hips back. Knees go in line with toes, so we just don't want knees knocking in, okay? So let's just give a couple of squats to feel good. I'm going to go to the side so you can see my form from the side as well. If you do struggle with squats, you can always place a chair or a bench behind you and just tap your bum against the bench and then squeeze those glutes up as soon as you tap that bench as well. All right. The next move we're going to do is going to be Romanian deadlifts. So we'll be holding weights, but I'm just going to talk you through this form. We have shoulders back and down. We have core nice and tight, feet about hip width apart. What we're going to do is we are going to push those hips back. You've got a soft bend in the knee. Absolutely fine. Once you've got the soft bend though, the knees do not bend anymore, okay? If you think about having a plank of wood here, we are going along the wood. We are not going to break the wood. So hips push back. As far as you can go, you're going to feel a tug in those hammies. If you were to go any lower than that, you would start to round that back. That's where we start feeling that back pull into these deadlifts. So we go to where we feel that tug down those hamstrings, and then we squeeze those glutes to bring those hips forward, and that is what pulls the weight up, not our hands. So we do not need to be up here pulling this weight up. We are just holding it. The hips moving is what lowers and pulls the weight up. So another thing I want you to do is imagine oranges under your armpits so that those weights stay nice and close to you. You can even skim those legs. If you were to release them, the oranges would fall out of your armpits. And again, those weights drifting away from you is what's going to round that back and cause you to lift with your back, not your glutes. So keep the weights nice and close. You can skim those legs down to just below the knee, is where most people sort of feel quite comfortable. Squeeze those glutes, bring those weights back up. You can also think, it's a little crude, but you can also think of having a torch in your bum, right? And you want the torch to point at the wall, not the floor. That's a squat. This is the deadlift, okay? Imagine closing a car door with your hips and you got your hands full of your shopping, right? So it's a hinge movement. So do a few with me now. And we really want to feel it in those glutes as we come up. And when we come up as well, we do not need to thrust forward. We do not need to do that. We come in and we lock in, core's tight, glutes are tight. This whole area is just locked in and straight. No arching. The next move we are going to do is going to be a sumo squat to a lateral lunge. We're going to hold the weight at our chest. We're going to take a wide stance. We're going to squat down. And then we're going to do, so we're going to go into that sumo squat, and we're going to go over into that lateral lunge. We're going to come back, we're going to do a squat, and then we're going to over into lateral lunge on the other side. You can think about pushing those hips back and down and back and down. We're going to do 12 of these. We're going to go 3 times around. Then next one we're going to do is a squat march. So core's tight, we're going to go into that squat. Relatively narrow stance for this. We're still going to be holding that weight at our chest, and we're going to march 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're staying down in that squat, lifting alternate feet up. And we're going to do 20 of them. Ooh, how nasty of me. The last move we're going to do is something called a bear plank donkey kick. So it's going to be in a tabletop position. Now you can put a mat down if you want. I'm not going to, but you can. Particularly if you don't do the move that I show you. So we're going to be here in a tabletop pose, shoulders in line with wrists, knees in line with hips. We're going to inhale into our tummy, and then we're going to exhale and come up, core tight. From there, we're going to go 1, 2. We're not arching the back, we're not thrusting, and we're not moving shoulders around either. Body stays locked in, and we just raise those legs. Now, if that is too much, you can do this on the ground. So that's where I would recommend putting a pillow or a mat underneath your knees. And if you want to do the bear plank, what you can do is you can give me a bear plank. You can exhale, inhale, exhale, and come back down. And then you can give me a donkey kick on each side. And then you can go again. Or you can just do the donkey kick. All right, so grab some weights. We're going to start with 8 squats. This should be 3 times around, should be roughly 7 minutes. If you do meet a time that you have to go, please do just go when you're done. Still be very proud that you showed up and you got your 7 minutes in today. All right, core tight. Here we go for 8 squats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, 8 remaining deadlifts. So cores, shoulders back and down, cores tight. Here we go. We've got 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Somebody's at the door. My dog is going to bark in 3, 2, 1. Oh, maybe she's not. She's not bothered. All right, sumo to lateral lunge. Here we go. We're going, that's 1, 2, going to 12, 3. I can't believe she didn't bark. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, last one, 12. All right, bring those feet together. And we're going to go into that march. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. All right, now we've got that bear plank with that donkey kick. I'm going to hold on to my weights for this. If you do find planks, bear planks, whatever, push-ups even, hurt your wrists, get into a nasty position on those wrists, you can hold on to weights. It will keep those wrists nice and straight. So that is what I'm going to do today. I'm going to hold on to these. It's just going to keep them nice and straight and protected. So we're going to do those bear plank donkey kicks. So inhale, exhale. All right, here we go. 1, 2, keep those hips straight. Don't let them rock. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, 8, 9. Oh, we'll do another one, 10. Why not? All right. That is round 1. We've got 2 to go. So a little rest. And then we're going to start again. All right, sorry, my recording got cut off a little bit there. So we are going to have a little rest and then we're going to go again. Got 2 more times around. So grab some water if you need to. Pause me if you need a little extra rest. And let's get cracking. Here we go. We are going to go for 8 reps for those squats. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, let's take it into those deadlift. Shoulders back and down. Core tight, keep that chin tucked. So we don't want neck sticking out like this. Chin tucked in. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. All right. Weights down. We are going to do that sumo squat out to that lateral lunge. Here we go. There's 1, and 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Here we go, 11. Last one, 12. All right, in for that squat march. Cores tight, down we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. All right. We're going to do that bear plank. So down, we're going to inhale into our tummy. We're going to exhale. Those knees up. Here we go. 1. I'll get the reps right this time. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I didn't. I went to 10 again. I've got a block on that one going. Oh, well, 10 it is. Little rest. We're going to go one more time around. All right. So grab those weights. If those weights are feeling a little heavy at those shoulders, that's okay. You can always hold them down by your hips. You can also always hold one and do a little goblet. So from this last one, everything's feeling a little heavy, you can make it a little easier and stuff. You can also go body weight, whatever works. We're just getting it done today, right? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, last one, 8. All right, let's get those deadlifts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, last one, 8. Nice. Weight down. Lateral lunge. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, last one, and 12. All right, you have 2 exercises left. We're almost there. All right, cores tight, down we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. All right, we're going into this bear plank. Guys, I'm just going to say we're just going to do 10, all right? Because I don't seem to be able to stop it at 8. Okay, here we go. Inhale, exhale. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, 10. Guys, you did it. We did it. Leg day done. Another one in the books. 7 minutes. Done. All right. So congratulations. Nice job. And I shall see you tomorrow for another day of fun.